Statistically speaking, women often learn less and live longer than men. As a result, retirement can bring a unique set of challenges for women in this country. Joining us now are George Fossing and Mary Fendig. George is a financial advisor and the president of Northstar Financial and Retirement Planning, and Mary is an advisor specializing in long-term care. They're part of the team at Northstar Financial and Retirement Planning, which of course is a local area firm that focuses on preparing people for a successful retirement. And I love it when you bring Mary on because it really shows the full aspect that y'all cover at
Plus you want me to sit over here.
Yes, yeah, get you down, get the ladies here, we need it. Let's say you not only outlive your spouse, but you live into your late 80s or 90s. This is not necessarily uncommon for women. It's known they kind of live longer. So how can we be prepared for this so our retirement's not like, uh-oh? Where do you start, George?
A lot to start with, isn't there?
Yes.
We had a couple, I think 3 couples came in last week where their parents or grandparents lived to be over 100.
Okay.
The first time ever, in 26 years that I've heard that before. It was just amazing. So people are hanging in there.
Right.
You know, they're not smoking as much and things are going on out there. And I think over 30% of our, it is over 30% of our clients are single female. Isn't that something else?
That is.
Big concern. They want to plan and outliving their money. Number one, who's going to take care of them? Number two.
Right.
Real big deal.
Because you got to plan it so many times, I don't want this to sound backwards, but it is the guy that, does a lot of the planning.
A lot of times,
and then, the woman, we got to make sure that, because we're going to be the ones living, we got to make sure, that we're prepared. So what type of, taxes, because there's all that stuff like the death tax and all the stuff that you.
Oh yeah, we'll call it the widow tax.
The widow tax.
Basically, filing jointly when you're married, filing single, all of a sudden, things just change. Your taxes are higher for an individual.
Yeah.
So not good. Also, your Social Security, one of the checks goes away. So there's an adjustment there as well. It's pretty complicated pretty quick. And anybody who's been through it understands it. It's kind of tough. So you want to have a plan.
And is this a plan that you talk about when everybody is alive and healthy and before you even, get to something like that?
Well, I think the number one thing that I hear from our clients and people that visit our office are, I just don't want to be a burden on my kids. If you've been through a long-term care event, and it's mostly women that end up, being a caregiver, they come in, they say, what can I do to take care of my kids? Because it's the person that loves you the most that is affected the most.
Right. So when we talk about long-term care, what all does that mean and how can we really plan for that?
Well, I probably last year worked with about 80 of our clients on long-term care planning. And we didn't recommend a single traditional long-term care insurance policy. And that's what I think everybody thinks of when they think, oh, we need to do long-term care planning. Let's get long-term care insurance. Oh, it's too expensive. I guess we don't need to talk about it. And that couldn't be, further from what we do in long-term care planning. And George, if you want to share the
this is just
about
recent.
Our client yesterday.
Yesterday we had somebody came in, single, female, widow.
Yep.
Wanted to talk about long-term care. We're at that point, a conversation, and showed her some options out there. The one that really stood out was plan. And what it does, it's $60,000 to get in. Okay, so people are, oh, it's expensive.
Okay.
No, but listen up.
Okay.
So it'll pay when, at her age right now, if something happened, it would pay out about $180,000.
Okay.
At age 83, it would pay out just under $500,000 cash.
Okay.
Over a period of time. Pretty attractive right there. So you're getting good value for your money, but this is what we do. It's also, if you don't use it, the money goes to your beneficiary. If you want your money back after 5 years, you can go ahead and take your money back. So you're not going to lose the money, right? But here's what we did for her too, is like the funding aspect of it. What we just did is, we do income planning.
Right.
So we upped her income $1,000 a month. This $1,000 a month, $12,000 a year, times 5 years, $60,000. So we're using structured notes. These are type of investment vehicles, income vehicles. They pay out about 8%. So we're using a portion of our money. It's generating that $1,000 a month, right? And in 6 years, it'll be paid off, guaranteed no rate increase, anything like that, none of that nonsense. And she still has her $60,000.
I mean, that seems like a win-win.
Yeah, why would you not do that?
You know what I mean? But again, it takes someone sitting down and kind of breaking it down, really holding your hand, because you're not going to see that in the fine print or.
No, you really need to have somebody like with our experiences to do this and really understand how this would work and play out. And she's just going, this is amazing. I
This is
never
bet-
knew about
yes.
this stuff, as opposed to these old policies, right, Mary Elise, where, you know, premiums go up, and even if you have an older policy, you might want to consider giving us a call. We'll take a look at it, see what we can do to help out.
And speak to, you know, the women right now that's either in or nearing retirement. You know, what should they consider from an investing standpoint? Is it that plan that you just talked about? Are there?
Yeah, I mean, the whole strategy behind it is preserving your wealth, right?
Yeah.
And Mary Elise, right, not being a burden to your kids. And you could
No.
pay your kids to take care of you. Because
See?
this policy pays cash. It's just amazing out there. Talk real quick before we with the one that where there's no health questions. little bit
Yes,
different.
so, you know, again, there are so many things have changed in the long-term care world out there, and it's just not the traditional policies that you think our parents or grandparents, and a
Right.
lot of people out there still have, but there are other options out there where, you know, if you, it pays an income for your long-term care, but it also has a doubler. So if an event happens, you get double your payment for 5 years. There are no health questions, and it can be shared with a couple. It can be a joint plan, so that one person can have 2 years, one person can have 3 years on the plan for the
Oh,
5.
I like that. That's a real.
Or
yeah.
we'll even do 2 and stack it so you have 10 years. So there are really a lot of things you can do, but it just takes time, and it takes, you know, there's a lot to understand, and, you know, and that's what we do with our clients. We, you know, we're take
Yeah,
all the
there's-
time you need.
There's only so much we can tell you in
yeah.
5 minutes. So imagine a 30-minute. Look what you've learned seriously in this 5 minutes.
Yeah.
A lot. Like I
It's
didn't
just
know
that there's
a lot of
options
this.
out there. That's the
Yeah.
big thing. Don't run away from it. And we're just saying, listen, there's some good things out there. And again, you just don't want to be a burden to your family members. You
Right.
don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
But it's just not fun to talk about.
No, but it's you'll be
It's
glad
not
you'll
as
be
bad as it sounds. though.
exactly get it and do it. And thank you for seriously. We learned a lot in 5 minutes. I can only imagine what a 30-minute phone call or
Yeah.
in-office meeting
Yeah.
would do to you. So listen, if you're at home, if you're currently retired or getting close to retirement, and would like to learn more about long-term care and really how to help protect and grow your hard-earned savings and investments, Northstar Financial has a great offer for you right now. This is for the first 5 callers who have saved $500,000 or more. They're offering a complimentary, no obligation retirement and investment report. That report will include potential tax saving opportunities and ways to reduce the effects of market volatility on your portfolio. Their team will schedule a phone call, video call, or future in-office meeting so they can speak with you personally and provide you that roadmap going forward. Call them right now, 864-309-8146.